So I am on my way home from work. I had to go to the office today, right? But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk about the vegetables that I have in the house that are waiting for me to juice them. Okay, so a few days ago I was watching Body by Jerica, and she was showing like what she eats in a day and what one of her detox shots looked like, what was in it. And it was like I had all the ingredients except for beets, right? If you haven't seen her video, go check out Body by Jerica, or it's Body for Days by Jerica, I think it is. Y'all probably already know who I'm talking about. But she had a video that was recent where she was talking about like what she ate in a day, or and how she meal prepped. I can't remember the title of the video, but in the video she showed what she put in her detox shots, right? Anyway, like I said, I had everything except for the beets, and I went to two places and they didn't have beets. Now I like beets roasted. I like to roast beets, okay? And I love to mix regular beets and golden beets. So I've never juiced the beet because beets taste so earthy. I don't know. It just never occurred to me to juice them, but I definitely am going to do that today. Now I was able to find some regular beets and I found some golden beets. Well, I found a golden beet because I'm just gonna take that one golden beet and mix it with some sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna roast that. So I started this new habit where because what happens to me is I do not meal prep, and I really need to set aside some time and meal prep at least for like 2 to 3 days at a time, because I fall victim to going to get something out to eat if I don't have anything prepped. And the problem with eating out, even though you can eat like healthy salads and stuff like that, like take Kava or Meza for instance, right? You can eat healthy at those places, but you can also overeat because of all of the different toppings that you can add and all of the different, extras that you can get, like pita chips and pita crisps, right? Anyway, the point is, if I had food at home that was ready, I would just eat that. So I don't know why I haven't meal prepped. And one, I don't like to cook. Like, I like to eat salmon, but I don't want to cook the salmon ahead of time, obviously. But also, I spend a lot of time at home, so it's not like I don't have time to cook anything. But what I need to do is prep vegetables, okay? Because vegetables are so versatile. Like, I can throw them into a salad. I can throw them onto my plate as a side. So this week I decided I'm going to roast some vegetables for the week. And the vegetables that I got sweet potatoes, I got broccoli, I got some mushrooms, I'm gonna throw a red onion in there, I have some beets, right, and I have something else I feel like I got. It's something else that I have that I'm gonna roast, okay? And I'm just gonna roast them, and then I'm gonna eat them until they run out, whether it be in a salad, with breakfast, with whatever meal. I can throw some vegetables on, then we will be using these roasted vegetables, okay? This is the start of me meal prepping, all right? Because sometimes you just can't jump right into, oh, I'm a meal prepper. No, my sister's a very good meal prepper, but I don't know. I just would rather just start this way because I know I'm not going to go all out and get containers and make this and make that. But I can prep some vegetables because I know I'll eat vegetables every day, right? Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I probably will do a video of me juicing because I'm going to also make some juice. And the juice that I'm going to make, I'm going to attempt to recreate the juice that Jerica made for Body for Days by Jerica. And it had, if I can remember off the top of my head, it had, I think she used a lemon, an orange, a beet, some ginger, a cucumber. I can't remember what else, but I also got some celery because I like to make celery juice separate. Now, celery juice can go in whatever juice you're making, but there are benefits to celery juice on its own. So what I do is I make like these little small shot glasses of celery juice, and I'll drink those. That's kind of like my skincare in a bottle, okay? Some people like to squeeze some lemon in it or lime in it, but I'll make it like for 2 or 3 days at a time, and then I'll make some more. But sometimes I just have celery juice alone. But today I'm gonna make some celery juice, and I'm also gonna make the digestive shots, or whatever she called them, digestion shots. I'm gonna make those tonight as well. But other than that, what kind of things do you do to make your week healthier? Okay, like, what do you do to make sure that you get your vegetables in? What do you do to make sure that you get, your different vitamins and, probiotics? Like, I don't ever remember back in the day my mother even talking about all of the things that we're talking about now. But what do you do to make sure that you get in things that you are supposed to put in your body? What do you do to make sure you get those things in? That's my question. Get in the comments below and let me know. Because, over here, I hate to say over here, but we're over here on this channel, Transform Habits Today. And what I try to focus on is every day I'm trying to assess my habits. Like, is this habit going to serve me going forward? Because I know it's a lot of people who have habits of things that they've just been doing for years just because they're used to doing it, Like, sometimes I even get in the car and I drive a certain way out of habit. And then I was like, where am I going? I'm not even going this way today. But it's the habit that I created. So that is the same kind of thing that you deal with when you're trying to make healthy habits. You just need to get yourself to be able to consistently do the thing that you want to be your habit. All right, like I got it this morning, I made in my bed. All right, that's a habit that I want to create, because I feel like once I get home, it'll make me feel good that my bed was made up. I won't be looking at it like, oh my God, I got something else to do. Even though it's a simple task, it kind of boosts you. Okay, another thing that I started doing was every morning, I like to do puzzles. So every morning what I did was I have a coffee table in my living room. Sorry guys. I have a coffee table in my living room, and it was nothing on it, so I just put a 1,000-piece puzzle on there. And every morning what I do is, sometimes I do a little bit more, but I set a timer for 10 or 15 minutes, and I see how many pieces I can find and put together in that 10 or 15 minutes. Like, it's not a race, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna sit down for 15 minutes and focus on this puzzle, because what you focus on grows, and it never fails. I never sit down and not have any and don't find any pieces. I always find some pieces to make some progress on the puzzle. And so that is a habit that I like, because it sends a message to me that all I gotta do is try, right? So anyway, those are little things that I like to do. So if you want to create some new habits, get rid of some old habits, develop some better habits, definitely follow this channel, subscribe, share it with your friends, okay? Because I feel like the people who are like in their 40s and 50s right now, like, we have a different outlook on life, okay? We're also one of the biggest groups that embrace change, all right? Because it has something to do with what we went through when we were growing up. If you think about the things that we were doing, like, we had to roll up our own car windows, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us were our parents' dishwashers, okay? In order to get songs that we liked, we had to be ready when the DJ was gonna play it on the radio to push pause on that tape that we had waiting to grasp our favorite songs, okay? The generations now will know nothing about that, all right? But there are things that we went through that give us a unique outlook on life. And so if you think that you are the type of person that want to create better habits as you get older, so that you can be out here thriving, right? Because I know when I think back to, when my mother was 47, I was only thinking about me because I was a teenager, right? Let's see, my mother had me when she was 25. So when she was 47, I was 22. All right. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, when she was 47, I was 20. So I wasn't a teenager, but I definitely was all about myself. But the point is, she definitely was a little older acting than me. All right. I still feel like I'm 25, even though I know I'm not. the point is, we're out here trying to thrive, trying to live as long as we can, and any habits that we can make better, let's bring it on. So, join me. You never know what we might be working on. Okay, right now we're working on not eating out. Okay, we're working on making our own food at home and making healthier choices. That's what it's all about. So get in the comments below. Let me know what kind of habits you're wanting to work on, what kind of habits you struggle with. What is something that you have wanted to change for years, it seems like, but you haven't been able to put your finger on it? Let's work on that together, because I have been able to stop drinking alcohol on a consistent basis. Now, I will still have a drink, but it's nowhere near like it was pre-pandemic, okay? I've been able to obviously stop perming my hair, but that was before I started changing habits anyway. But, I was able to stop smoking and stop vaping, because I started vaping to stop smoking, but then that was just like trading one habit for another. So I've quit a lot of things, all right, and I've developed a lot of healthier habits and a lot of more healthier habits, and I'm proud of myself. So if you are in the category of someone who is over 40, all right, and you want to change some habits, this is the place to be. All right, I'm in traffic right now, so this is just my little daily rant for today. I'm going to upload another video of the juice that I make tonight, and I may do a video of the vegetables that I roast. It just all depends. It all depends, because where I get caught up is watching other people's content, and sometimes, YouTube is more juicy than cable. If you know, you know, but YouTube is more juicy than cable sometimes, and it does hinder my own own content sometimes, which is crazy, because like, what am I doing? Anyway, at this point, I'm just rambling, trying to get through traffic, trying to get home. And I just wanted to check in, because I haven't posted a video in a minute, and I just wanted to come back and be like, hey, I'm still here. We still transforming habits. What y'all doing? Anyway, I am your girl, Damita Jo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.